Are you starting to notice some changes in your body and wondering if it might be perimenopause? Whether it's your sleep, mood, or something else entirely, those subtle changes may be the first signs. Welcome to Mindful Vitality, your trusted space where we explore everything related to women's health after 40. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click that bell icon so you never miss out on valuable tips and information that could help you thrive in this next chapter of life. Let's dive into the top 10 signs of perimenopause so you can better understand what's happening and how to navigate this transition. But first, let's quickly cover what perimenopause actually is. Perimenopause is the phase leading up to menopause. It can start as early as your late 30s or in your 40s. And this phase is marked by fluctuating hormones, particularly estrogen and progesterone. These shifts can lead to many symptoms. Some expected, others that might completely catch you off guard. Here on Mindful Vitality, we dive deep into all aspects of perimenopause and women's health after 40, from natural remedies to hormone replacement therapy. So if this resonates with you, you're in the right place. Stay tuned because we'll be talking about these topics in depth in future videos. Let's start with one of the most common and earliest signs: irregular periods. During perimenopause, you might start noticing that your once predictable cycle is no longer consistent. Your periods could come earlier or later, be heavier or lighter, and sometimes they might even skip a month or two. Personally, I noticed this change before anything else. It started with my periods arriving a week earlier than usual, and then a few months later I had one that was unusually heavy. This was one of my first clues that something was shifting in my body. Why does this happen? Your hormone levels are fluctuating, which impacts ovulation. As your body starts ovulating less frequently, your cycle can become quite unpredictable. If this is something you're going through, let me know in the comments. You're not alone in this journey, and we're all here to share our experiences and support each other. Hot flashes and night sweats are another classic symptom of perimenopause. They can happen at the most inconvenient times, can't they? Could be while you're in the middle of a meeting. Hot flashes are caused by a drop in estrogen, which affects your body's temperature regulation. This can lead to sudden bursts of heat, sweating, and discomfort. If you're dealing with hot flashes or night sweats, you'll definitely want to stick around because in a future video, I'll be talking about natural remedies and lifestyle changes that helped me manage them. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out. Have you been feeling more emotional lately? Another sign of perimenopause is mood swings. One minute you're feeling fine and the next you might be irritated or tearful over something small. For me, the mood swings were tough to handle. Felt like PMS, but more intense and much more frequent. You might find yourself snapping at loved ones or feeling overwhelmed for no apparent reason. This emotional roller coaster is directly tied to hormonal imbalances, particularly fluctuations in estrogen and progesterone. Don't worry, you're not losing it, it's just your hormones at work. Has this been happening to you? So, comment below and let's talk about how we've been managing those mood swings together. Here on Mindful Vitality, we're all about sharing helpful tips and support. Next up, sleep disturbances. One of the most frustrating parts of perimenopause is how it can affect your sleep patterns. You might wake up in the middle of the night, have trouble falling asleep, or wake up feeling unrefreshed. This is often related to changing hormone levels, particularly drops in progesterone, which helps promote sleep. Hand in hand with sleep disturbances is fatigue. Even if you're getting enough hours of sleep, you might still feel tired throughout the day. It's that deep, bone-weary fatigue that doesn't seem to go away with just one night of rest. This one was a big one for me. No matter how much I slept, I always felt drained. Turns out it's pretty common during perimenopause. On this channel, we'll be exploring natural ways to boost energy levels during perimenopause. Next up is something many of us dread: weight gain, especially around the abdomen. As your hormones fluctuate, your metabolism might slow down, making it easier to gain weight, even if your diet and exercise routine haven't changed. For me, I noticed the weight creeping on slowly. Suddenly, I couldn't lose those extra pounds like I used to, and that was tough. It's common for women in their 40s and beyond to experience this, and it can be incredibly frustrating. One of the more surprising signs of perimenopause is experiencing memory problems or brain fog. You might find it harder to concentrate or notice that you're more forgetful than usual. I can personally relate to this one. Sometimes it feels like my brain just won't cooperate and I forget the simplest things like where I put my keys or what I was supposed to do next. This can be linked to fluctuating hormone levels, particularly the drop in estrogen, which plays a role in cognitive function. Another less talked about symptom is joint and muscle pain. Many women notice more aches and pains, particularly in the mornings or after periods of inactivity. This one crept up on me slowly. It started with stiffness in my knees and hips, and over time it became more noticeable. These aches and pains are often due to the reduction in estrogen, which helps keep our joints and tissues lubricated. Digestive issues such as bloating, constipation, or even changes in appetite can also be a sign of perimenopause. Your digestive system can become more sluggish, and food sensitivities you never had before may start to emerge. Hormonal shifts can impact digestion, causing these uncomfortable symptoms, and it's something many women go through. Finally, something that doesn't get talked about enough: dental issues. Some women experience receding gums, dry mouth, or other dental problems during perimenopause. I was surprised when my dentist mentioned that my receding gums could be related to my hormones. But it turns out changes in estrogen levels can impact your oral health as well. So there you have it, 10 signs that you could be in perimenopause. Which of these signs are you experiencing? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you, and remember, you're not alone in this journey. If you found this helpful or know someone else who might benefit, please share this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and click the bell icon so you never miss out on any tips, remedies, or advice that could help you navigate this phase of life. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.